Kenyan opposition leader Raila Odinga is no more, and this is the news we have received this morning. According to reliable sources, as of October 15, 2025, Raila Odinga died from a cardiac arrest or heart attack, and he passed away in Kochi, India, Kerala state. He was undergoing medical treatment, and it's a very sad situation. And looking at the life of Raila Amolo Odinga, his early life and background, he was born on 7 January 1945 in Maseno, Kenya, and is the son of Jaramogi Odinga, who is Kenya's first vice president, who later became a prominent opposition figure. And is also the son of Mary Juma Odinga, and is of the Luo ethnicity. So Odinga is trained as an engineer. He studied in Germany, and he also had a master's degree in mechanical engineering. So his entry into politics is started in the 70s. In the 1970s up to the 80s, he was politically active. He pushed for greater political freedoms under the one-party rule of President Daniel Arap Moi. And after a failed coup attempt in 1982, he was accused of involvement, and he was detained without trial for around 6 years. He was arrested again for opposing one-party system around 1991, and he went into exile in Norway. He then came back from Norway, I think in 1992, and this is when the multi-party politics was taking shape in Kenya, and he was elected to the National Assembly under the Forum for the Restoration of Democracy, FORD. And FORD then splitted, and Raila Odinga joined what they call NDP. And in 1997, he contested for the presidency, or he ran for the presidency, and he lost. And he was also a major contender in 2002, though they had an alliance. I think it was called National Rainbow Coalition, and they successfully defeated KANU, but they failed to win the presidency, and they formed a coalition. So in 2007, Raila Odinga ran again for presidency under ODM, and the results were disputed, but Mwai Kibaki was declared winner, although people believed that Raila Odinga had won that election, and that led to a lot of violence. And as part of the peace deal, which was mediated by international actors, just like what happened in Zimbabwe, they had a coalition government, or a unity government, which ran from 2008 to 2013. In Zimbabwe, it was from 2009 to 2013. That is the only difference, but it ran almost through the same timelines. And during his time within the government of national unity, he pushed for constitutional reforms, and the new Kenyan constitution was then promulgated in 2010, which introduced the devolution of power and also checks on the presidency. And on the more recent presidential elections, he was involved in the 2013, 2017, and 2022, and he lost each and every time, though the same elections were disputed. In 2017, the results were announced and they favored Uhuru Kenyatta. Odinga challenged the results in the courts, won in the Supreme Court, and the results were annulled, but he later on refused to contest in those elections, citing that lack of reforms. And then Uhuru Kenyatta subsequently was elected president again. In 2022, he lost the election to William Ruto, though he had support from Raila Odinga. From the former president Uhuru Kenyatta. So when you're looking at the contributions of Raila Odinga, he contributed so much in shaping the politics in Kenya. He was part and parcel of the multi-party democracy in the 1990s. Also, he participated in the coalition government between 2008 to 2013. He also shaped the country's constitution. He was part and parcel of the new constitution, which was put in place in Kenya. So this is what is happening, and this is what we have for you. And Raila Odinga has been sick for quite some time, and is somebody who is being viewed as a champion of opposition and reform. So it's very sad that he's normal, and we'll continue to watch and see and give you updates about his burial.